Hello and welcome to the new Power BI exercise tutorial where I am taking on the 2021 week 7 Power BI conditional formatting exercise from workoutwednesday.com. As you would know if you are following my videos, then these are the exercises I'm taking one by one, probably not every week, but almost like every day or every alternate day, or whenever I'm getting time, for 30 minutes or so, and then producing a video for you so that along with me you can also learn by practicing your Power BI skills. Okay, so this exercise is from the David, and you can click over here to know all the posts from David. I think even you can follow along David on the Twitter and all. So that way you can learn from him on Twitter or on the social profile that's been shared by him. Coming back to the exercise, this is what it is. Basically, this is the conditional formatting what we need to do. This is the data for Great Lakes maximum ice coverage, percent coverage for 5 lakes from 1973 to 2020. Some visualization, as you can see that you have these visualization like average coverage by year, maximum historical coverage, maximum coverage by lake shows each year these Great Lakes and what is the coverage, high, low. Interesting point is wherever is the highest, they have shown star over here. Another interesting thing about this exercise, just to show you some of those hidden things in Power BI, because before even looking at this exercise, I was not aware that we can show an icon like this along with the number. So that's something interesting what I found. So that's one of the reasons even I am taking up these exercises, and I highly recommend that you also take it, try to solve it on your own. If not, they have even given you the hints as well as solution down there. For some reasons this is not properly showing you embedded, but you can copy this video and watch their solution on YouTube. So yeah, my recommendation in case you're looking for a solution. Also, since I am doing this exercise, I am also creating my video. Also, in between, I am showing what I like, what I don't like based on my professional experience, right? So in that, I am giving you exercise while I am doing it, because over here in some of these charts, I don't like few of the things, right? This is more of a formatting per se and all. Even if I find that you should do some exercise in terms of creating a new visual KPI or things like those, I am recommending that as well. So along with this exercise, I'm sharing my experience, what may look good related to the this overall exercise from workoutwednesday.com. And a quick information before I move ahead is that if you are new to my channel, then you should know that, or you have landed very first time, then especially you should know that this link, which is a Google spreadsheet link, is present in the description. This is a live Google Sheet where I keep all of my feature explainer video and exercise videos. So exercises, this Workout Wednesday exercises. As I am in week 7, I would do it right in front of you like how I'm doing it, simply copying and pasting it over here. That way, it helped me keep a track of what I have done, what I have not done. Also, I am keeping this link as well. If I right click and copy, you will see that this way, even if you want to come here, like these two folks are right now over here, they can come in and view the links, right? Instead of searching anywhere. Also, when the video is published, I am putting the link over here, or sometimes even before publishing I put it, just so that when I'm finishing up the processing, I should not forget. So if you have faced into that situation that it has shown you the private video, once you have clicked on this link, let's say for example, then it will be because the video is about to be published, let's say in maybe today, tomorrow, or in next couple of days. Okay, with that information, let me go back, and first thing first is about the data, right? So data set, you can get the raw data set from data.world or use Power BI in data.world connector. I like to go on to the data.world. Okay, So here I am on the data.world. I think I have downloaded this. Let me just go to my file. Not here, Power BI. And in Power BI, I have, where is that? Workout Wednesday. And where is that? Week 7. Yeah, this is where I have downloaded it, data. Okay. So I don't need to download it again, but the way you can download it is quite simple. First thing first, you need to have a login, and then from there you have the download data link. Straightforward. Okay, with that information you can get it blah blah blah, and you alternatively click on the raw Excel format. If you are interested in visualizing, not transforming for this challenge, you can also use the Power BI file from their GitHub. So if I just click it over here, you will have the file which is this. That means the data is transformed for you, but I would like to do the transformation for this exercise. Okay, so first thing first, let me go to the Power BI. So here I am. I'll click on the Excel workbook, not the week 6, week 7, data.world, data. Okay, it's a text file. That's why it was not showing me. So if I go here, we'll take a path like this. Data, Great Lakes. Yeah, if it is a CSV file, it will not show you. So here is the table that we have. So we have the year, and we have these 5 lakes, and these are all lakes. Probably an average, I believe. So I'll go to this. Find Power Query transformation that will change the individual lake columns. So you have these individual lake columns. It needs to be changed to rows. So what we call it is basically a wide structure. So whenever you hear me or anyone talk about wide structure and long structure, is like this is what you call a wide structure, but a long structure is like for each let's say each of these lakes, it's basically combined into one column, showing that this is the lake, these are their values, right? That is what you call in a long structure, and that's the recommended way of getting the data into your data set for your visualization. So for this, I'll click on transform data. In the transform data, we call it a pivot structure. We will unpivot that. Okay, so we will select this. I will hold down my shift and I am continue pressing it. So now I have kept my shift down and select everything, right? So once we have this basically selected, then let's go into the transform. I believe over here they have this unpivot columns. So if I click it over here, you will see that you have this column attribute and values. Attribute is your lake's name. So I'll double click over here and I will say lakes and their value, right? We can double click and change that as well. So this is number. If I go to home, no, not over here, but anyways, 1.2 is basically a decimal number. This is decimal, this is year, 1, 2, 3. All right, fine. I'll close and apply. So it is making those changes. The data will soon appear it over here. So once we have this data, this is what it is, right? Ideally, your year value should not be like summable, but we'll leave it for now. Now I will create a text box over here, probably bring it over here and select it like this. This filter pane I do not really like it. I'll go into the view and check that. I'll hide this. I will just select this in visualization. I will take the lakes over here in columns. I will have the in the rows here and the values over here, right? 95, 66, 33, 62, 69. Is that what it is? Okay, 2020. All right. So we can click over here. Come on. Yeah, now the 2020 is coming. 15.9, 32.1. So one decimal value, right? And no totals. So if I go down, create a matrix visual that displays ice coverage by lake on columns and here on rows. We have already done that. Include measure of as seen in the sample by removing rows total and column total. So let's remove that. Visualization is selected. We will come over here. Total, uncheck, right? That is it. Style present, I do not like it, so I will click on none probably, right? Because anyway we were going to conditionally format it, but you have a couple of options like minimal. I think minimal is good. Bold header or alternate rows. I think minimal is good. Yeah, like this. This is like a little bit big, so for that you come to the row headers. Oh, sorry, column headers. Increase the font, right? Like this. Okay, even you can do it for row headers. 11 maybe, yeah. And once it is done, it is anyway alternate row as you can see, but I don't like it. If you want, you can choose it. Alternate rows. Second thing is decimal values. So this values, dang, okay. Row total, subtotal, specific columns, cell elements. Let me go into the general. You have the title, effects, properties. There is nothing. So there should not be anything on effect anyways. So it should be about decimal points. What do we want to reduce? Should be either here. If not here, then we may have to go to a particular what do you call, column and change it. So I'll take a look at it once more over here. Style is fine. Oh, not great. Values, nothing. Column, grand total, specific, cell elements, okay. Background color, font color, no. Specific column, value, yeah, nothing is also present here. Yeah, decimal values, okay. Yeah, there you have it. Value decimal place is 1. So now it is reduced to 1. So sometimes you have to search it. Quite not straightforward as you would think. Okay, we have this, right? Maximum coverage by lake. This is the title. Go to general. In the general title, enable that. Say maximum coverage by lake. There you have it, maximum coverage by lake. Then what do you need is, so once this is done, I think highlighting or find the lake that you need to filter out to add a page level report or report level filter to exclude it. Okay. Erie, Huron, Michigan, Ontario, Superior. I don't know if any lake that needs to be removed. Everything is shown over here. Find the lake you need to filter out and add a page level. Okay, we'll see if anything comes up. This is how we need to do the matrix conditional formatting, background color and font color and icon. So here we need to build a set of conditional formatting rules, not default gradient color option. using 5 different color for eyes coverage, 0 to 24.99, 25 to 49.99, 50 to this and this, and so on and so forth. So over here you have within the visual, one thing I suspect is probably it should be selected first of all, and then in values you have the background, but in background we don't have this. So then it's not present in values. So for that I want to go to specific column, and in specific column we have values, and over here if I'm trying to click, nothing is happening. There is text and background, so again straightforward color and alignment and everything, so nothing is here. Then I go to cell elements. In cell elements for value there is this background color, so if I enable this I get by default a gradient color, high blue value for, or dark blue value for this high color, or if I go down there will be 100 as well, and low values for lower colors, right? Somehow very similar to what we have, but our dear friend over here is David is not basically want us to follow this thing, but they want to follow us this range proper. So if I click on FX, right, so we want to have a rule based value, and rules values only sum of values, sum, and this sum of value, and here we need to apply the rules, right? And the rules will be that 0 to 24.99, actual number, greater than equals to and less than equals to 24.99, then it is the lightest blue, right? New rule, greater than, it should be less than or equal to, and 25 and less than equal to 49.99, 49.99, then one step up, add rule, 50 less than equals to, I believe, 74.99, looking at this trend, yes, and one step down to blue, new rule, greater than equals to 75 less than equal to 99.99, one step more, right? Next is greater than equals to greater than equals to 100, right? And this should be this, no, one step darker. But what value you should have it here? You should have it max, right? So that's something, if you would see, please check the logic of this rule. If less than equals to, if I just try to put it like max, what it is basically showing it over here, then I get an error, right? So what it is asking, please check the logic for this rule. So that means it is expecting something else but not this, but we do not know here what is max. That's our problem. So what we are going to do is we will going to put something which is a bit unrealistic. That means we know from our data set that 100 is the maximum value, so maybe let's just say 1000, because we know that this will never going to reach 1000, at least not in our lifespan. Okay, so once we have this, what is this? Please check the logic of this rule. Ooh, okay, number, and number, 99, 0.99. Click OK. Alright, now our table is at least somehow, where is that? This? Oh, not here, but probably here. Yeah, you have it, your background color, you have it. We have done it like this. Okay, good enough. So we have this table, looks pretty. What else? Font color, use only black or white font. Build and apply rules so that contrast between your background color is white or black. Passes the accessibility test at WCA. Okay. Font color, if I enable, we need to build the rules, right? So again, lowest value light color, highest value dark color. So for lowest value I will going to choose the black color. For highest value I will choose this one, right? So if I click OK, you will see that for some of these values this is not making a whole lot of sense. So what I will do is, if it is 0 to 70, 0 to 50, then I will put it black. What if there is like 63? Yeah, black makes sense. So 0 to 75 may be black. So again, I will not say, I will say rules, values only, sum of values. Sum is this, 0 number less than 75, then it will be, make it black. New rule, greater than 75, less than equals to maybe, let's say 100 in this case, because we don't have anything value more than 100. So we'll click it white, click OK. Now it is beautiful, right? So with that information, we have made over this icon, add a star next to any value where maximum coverage is 100%. Okay. Here itself we have icons. Enable this. Ooh, right? Rules, values only, sum of value, icon layout, right of data, alignment, middle. Icon is the star, right? This one. Choose this, choose this. If value is greater than or equal to, if value is equal to 100, number, then star. Now you see the star, but it is all blacked out. I don't like it. I'll click here. Better. Crap, where is my star? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, now it is better. So we have done this. Good exercise, love it. And then add at least 2 supporting visual around your matrix. Okay, let's just do this. Select the range of ears. So I'll click outside, slicer, ear, dang dang. Okay, over here should be okay, guess, right? Whatever we choose. So this is this. Select range of ears. All right. Let's do this. In title, enable it. And select range of ears. We have done that. Average coverage by ear. Line chart. Tank. Is that what it is? All legs. This is the average, right? Dude, this is crazy. Let's just bring it over here. About right, right? Okay, so all lakes, it is the actual value. Some, even if you do average, nothing will going to change. Oh, it does change. Some, yeah, let's do it average. Average of all lakes by year. Go to analytics pane, average line, add line. Dang, we don't need average, we need trend. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful, right? Yeah, guess this much is fine. Okay, with that information, maximum historical coverage. Maximum historical coverage by each this. Max of coverage. That means it's a maximum value. Interesting. We need to do it little bit of a setting in this case. So I'll select this column chart. I will select the leagues. I will select the values. By default, it will be all sum of values, but we need maximum, right? We select this, we enable the data labels, and 0, 100, 100, 98, 100, 198 by one decimal. Let's do this piece as well. Values, decimal, 1 point. Good. Inside. Okay. Position. Inside, outside, inside and, yeah, there you go. Yep, that is. So this is this. If you are already having this, what is the point of picking up this? So what I will do, disable this, and I will also disable this. Maximum historical coverage. General, title, maximum historical coverage. Beautiful. Average coverage by year. So if I select this, average, that's what I don't like about Power BI. Just create a mess when I'm writing title. Coverage by year. Okay. We have removed this. I also want to remove this. I don't like Y values. However, in this case, if you want to have it, not an issue, but I don't want title. So this makes sense. This makes sense. This is making sense. Yeah. Now it is better. We have to have this bar if we want, but this is not an issue. Text box. So this is a title. Great Lakes maximum ice coverage. Great Lakes maximum ice coverage. I will going to give you one exercise, so stay tuned with me. You are going to love it. All right. Great Lakes maximum ice coverage. I will first format text box, properties, position, blah blah blah. Effects, background is this, I believe, right? In this is the font. Let's make it what, 32? No, 24. Make it white. Percent coverage for 5 lakes. Okay, it should be smaller. Dang. White. percent coverage for 5 lakes from 1973 to 2020. Is that what it is? Yes. I need to expand this probably. Yeah. And I think if I come here, press backspace, yes, I can increase this a little bit. What, 12? Yeah, 12 is good. Okay, this is what it is. Here comes the exercise. So if you see, we have put the maximum ice historical coverage. What if I want, my user wants to see the average of coverage? What will you do? Pause the video and think about it. Well, if you have come back and thought about it, then great, if you have added it. If not, let's follow it along. We have added a value. We can again add a value. That's the beauty of it. And now we can say average. This is a bit of a trick I wanted to give, because somehow back in our mind we have this and oh, we have already added a value. So can we add it again? Who knows, right? So it's always good, be fearless and figure it out. This is your average. This is your maximum. That means average is near to maximum. Now you can again add it. And in this case, let's say you want median. So your median is high. That means most of the values you have is near to the higher values. This is one of the statistics. There is a difference between average and median. However, both represent the middle of value. So average is influenced by the outliers. However, median is not, giving us an indication that most of the values you have for this lake is on the higher side. So that's how the interpretation of the data you need to do by adding more and more. In this case, most of the values, though it is 93.1, but most of the values are on the lower side. That's why both average and median is on the lower side. So I hope this is what, I hope you have enjoyed it, because this is what I wanted to show you in this video. Along with all the exercises, this is an additional piece that you can give to your user for the interpretation of data. So that's about it, and I will now meet you in the next video with a new topic.